So this may be a stretch, but I think this camera right here, the Ricoh GR3, may be the best camera ever. So, big claim, I get that. I have been using the Ricoh GR3, the 28mm model, for around 2.5 years now. I've showed it off in my everyday carry video. When I started the journey of trying to find the camera that I was going to purchase and was going to be kind of that cherry on top that was going to stop me from buying any other cameras, I was lost. There's so many cameras out there that people say, buy this one, buy that one. That's not what this video is. I want you to have whatever works best for you. I didn't want a do everything camera. What I wanted was to be able to step away from my phone, not have the notifications popping up, not to have artificial compression, but to have something real. And that's what I feel like the GR3 does for me. But that didn't come easy. I had TikToks and Instagram reels, YouTube videos telling me, buy the Fujifilm X100V or VI6, whatever, buy the Canon G7X. I wanted a standalone camera that I could take really, really cool photos on. I wanted something I could grab without thinking about it, that I can throw in my bag, and some people can put in their pockets, but I actually have a lens adapter on there. The trick is I have a lot on my plate. I do a lot of things. I have a lot of things to worry about. I have a job, a 9-to-5 that I work 5 days out of the week. And I know we probably all do. I needed something that didn't put another obstacle in my way. What is so beautiful about the GR is the fact that I can grab it, turn it on. I have 3 different user settings that I can switch between, and I can just go, because I have come to find that if there is something that puts an obstacle in my way, setting up this bad boy right here, I have to find the perfect angle, figure out where I'm gonna crop, where I'm not, what's in the background, is my mic in the shot. That is all something I do out of the love for wanting to create beautiful things for you guys. These photos are for me and my family and my loved ones. Sure, I may post them and I may take photos of my outfit or different textures, you know, different details that I like about something, but they're for me at the end of the day. And I'll touch on that a little bit later. So I've owned this camera for a while, and I've already talked about that I didn't make the choice on this camera based around the specs. So let me look them up real quick. So it's not flashy, and I know it's not the highest spec camera out there, but it has a 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor, which is one of the more important things about this camera because of just the size. Massive sensor and a little tiny body. It's kind of like the opposite of me. I chose the 3, so it has the 28mm equivalent. There's another model with the X that has a 40mm equivalent, I believe. And it has a fixed aperture of 2.8. Couple of cool things that it has that a lot of other cameras don't have, kind of at its price point or its size, is gonna be, it has in-body 3-axis image stabilization, which is really cool if you're taking like long exposure shots. It also shoots RAW, has a built-in ND filter that can be turned on or off or set onto auto so it does it for you automatically, and has a huge ISO range. I can go on and on about why I chose the camera. This isn't a video to sell you a camera. It's not sponsored at all. This is all just me wanting to share my love and how I build out kind of my everyday carry, or just the things that I love and I want in my life. Just want to share them with you guys. So that begs the question of why not just use your iPhone? The thing that we all just have in our pockets. Something with a great camera. I touched on it a little bit at the beginning, but I wanted something real, something with a real lens, something that was not adding in depth of field artificially with software. I wanted to be able to step away, put my phone in my pocket, leave my phone in the car, whatever it is, and be able to go out and really just capture these memories. Granted, I completely understand that this camera, or having a separate camera, is definitely a privilege. It is not something everybody can do. Just being able to step away and even put your phone in do not disturb mode and having that moment to capture the memories and just be there in that moment is all so important. This is just the way that I chose to do it. So I just wanted to add that. Why do I choose to add another thing to my life when I already have so much? I've never called myself a minimalist. I also feel like I'm not a maximalist. I am utilitarian. If something serves a purpose, I'm happy to carry it with me. I'm happy to take it along, pack it up, let's go. I have no problem with that. As I touched on before, I need something that doesn't get in my way. One small inconvenience when it comes to something I don't technically have to do can stop me. I have never been formally diagnosed with anything like an issue with my attention span, but something I run into is if something gets in my way, sometimes I'm just gonna choose not to do it. No matter how badly I want to do something, it can stop me. Can make me freeze. It can freak me out. And that's just being 100% transparent with you. If it's something that's going to slow me down, stop me from what I'm doing, take me out of that moment, I'm likely to leave it behind. If it's easy, I can grab it, I can go, I can turn it on, grab the shot, I can pull it out of my pocket, use it. It's something I'm gonna carry with me. And that's just being honest with myself and real. But not everything has to pertain to that camera. I want to be able to take you along, show you what inspires me, bring you into my life, and just show you what makes up me, and to try new things so I can share it with you, and showing you how I've developed my personal style and aesthetic and just overall personality. We've created a community, and so one of the things I've been doing lately, because we're talking about things that I can just carry with me, make it easy. Some of the shots you saw at the very beginning were actually shot with this bad boy right here. I hope that's pulling focus. This is the Insta360 GO Ultra. Once again, not sponsored. I'm just wanting to try out some smaller, more lifestyle centered cameras. This one has been a ton of fun and just kind of want to introduce it to the channel. Crazy powerful, by the way. Look at that little ND filter. So cool. With the flip up screen. Recently, I brought it with me to my niece's t-ball game. And man, it was a ton of fun being able to have my GR3 with me right there, attaching that camera, creating some B-roll for you guys and little shots, but little things like there was this bee, which I know doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but it was absolutely fascinated. I don't know if it was the white on the camera or what it was with the Go Ultra. Being able to go into macro mode and get a shot of that bee just hanging out on that camera and just be in that moment. Bee, get it? Okay, anyways. At the end of the day, there comes a time when you realize that your life is made up of little moments. Just like this video right now is actually 24 frames per second, which are 24 still images that are taken, added, and processed through this beautiful camera right here and pushed out as video. I said earlier that these photos and this experience is for me, and this is the camera that allows me to capture these moments how I see them and just be able to look back on in a couple of years and say, this is how I felt in that moment. Because unfortunately, I was kind of ripped away from these memories from my growing up. A lot of them were taken from me, some were lost, and so now it is a big part of what I do to make sure that I remember these things and that my family and friends have those memories as well. And you get to see just a little glimpse of what's going on in this noggin right here, which some people wouldn't care about, but I do. I know I've talked a lot about cameras and my thought processes and kind of what I'm going through right now, but like I said, I just want to introduce you guys to me a little bit more, little by little. I say all of this to say, just be more intentional if you want. I don't control your life, but I've given you an 8, 9, 10-minute video talking about mine and my choices, and the reason I choose to be more intentional about what I'm using to capture my memories or adding to my everyday carry. You know I love you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you all are having a beautiful day. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're posting weekly. So far, so good. We're on track. Hit that bell. I love that sound. So you know when I'm posting next. And stay tuned on the community channel here because I'm making posts. I have a giveaway I'm wanting to do soon. So, you know, stay tuned. And I'll see you next time.